were calling it. So they were 31 for 43. So, but what we did a great job of was really executing against the zone. We felt they would play us zone because of the quickness we had on the perimeter, and they did. So we battled all the elements of foul trouble, and really, this young man to my left gave us a big lift, making a big shot. I knew down the stretch we had to go somebody with a lot of experience, and outside of the travel, he played a great game.
You had chances or you could have really pulled away. And you guys
I totally disagree. Totally, because you don't. I've been coaching 40-something years. Very rarely do I see a road game where you pull away like that. I mean, they played Virginia to the wire, I think, on a neutral court. This is a tough place to play. We're coming away with a 6-point victory. It's a great victory. We're not going to pull away from too many people. That's not going to happen with our team, especially with foul trouble. So you can't play aggressive defense because we're going to foul out everybody. Now, I thought this was a great win, tremendous job of executing down the stretch. We didn't shoot the three well in the beginning, but we made big ones down the end. So I'm real proud of our guys. And for a change, we didn't turn it over. We had 6 turnovers in the game, and if Nahia didn't add to it, we would have had 5.
You didn't go to Nah a lot in the first half. The second half you did. Was there anything specific why you...
Well, it's a zone, and he's a smart basketball player, but he's also... Danis and Nah are the 2 best defensive players on the team. And when you want smart players, it's going to be Nah and Danis to make the right play. And he did down the stretch. I thought that Glenn Taylor made a great tip getting the ball back. I thought Joel played really well. I thought Ledlam played very well tonight. But it was a great win for us, a road win. I think I have always evaluated a team by how they play on the road. And tonight they battled the elements of foul trouble and came away with a great victory.
Rick, in the first half, you guys weren't making a lot of shots, and you have been this season critical of your defense. Just what does it show you that your defense can carry you even through 20 minutes of basketball if you're not shooting it well?
You know, I didn't think we played great defense. I thought we fouled too much. You know, the stats sometimes can be misleading because those free throws are like turnovers for a defensive team. But we did a very good job of guarding the three. We did an excellent job of switching the right way. I thought, you know, I'm not sure that we tripped somebody in that last play there. But I did tell my team, I said, look, these guys have gone to war tonight. They're going to miss some free throws down the stretch. They're not going to make them all because we were pressing them quite a bit.
Naheem, the shot that you make in the corner, the three-pointer, what'd you see there? How'd you feel when it left your hands?
Coach has been saying to execute the play with pace. Jordan, you know, he came off the screen of going Taylor, and, you know, saw me in the corner, and, you know, Coach always said, you know, run the play with pace, you know, you're going to get a great look. You know, I saw opportunity to shoot it and, you know, went down.
What did you see there when Glenn tipped you that ball? I think it was a 2-point game at the time. He had a tip on the rebound to you, and you got that layup. How big of a play was that?
It was a huge play. You know, shout out to Glenn, you know, getting a tip on the ball, and I just went after it and just tried to make a play, you know, make the layup, you know, get back on defense.
It's your first real road game as a team, and for you guys now, like, how significant is it to find a way to win?
I mean, all road wins is a big win for us, especially like battling with adversity. You know, our adversity today was foul trouble, and, you know, I felt like we did a good job with just handling it. You know, not getting too carried away with it. Just keep playing defense, keep composure. You know, we're gonna come out with the win.
Coach, obviously, no coaches want to see their team get out rebounded, but down the stretch, the last few minutes, it seemed like the critical rebounds went to you guys, and I'm kind of wondering. You're talking about stats being misleading sometimes. Is that maybe another one there?
I think our guys on the far end a little bit, they were so afraid to foul that they weren't aggressively going after the basketball. But on the offensive glass, we're the number 2 ranked team in the country based on percentage, so we do a good job there. I thought we really executed against the zone. We run this play against man or zone where we screen the zone and go down the middle, and if the corner's open, we take it. If the coming off the screen is open, we take it. If the bounce pass is open, and Ledlam did a great job of flashing and taking it to the rim. I thought I thought Chris played a terrific game tonight. He was very aggressive going to the basket. This team has been, West Virginia's been playing very hard under a lot of adversity, and gave us all we could handle.
And then when Edwards fouled out for West Virginia, obviously that kind of points things in your favor.
Yeah, I thought, he's a good basketball player, and they run a lot of duck-ins for him. He's very good at it. But it was more us guarding the three well, because they didn't take a high volume. We really did a good job of switching out.
Rick, about Chris. Wednesday, you weren't sure if he was going to start because of the stomach virus. Played 31 minutes tonight. How to start? How do you think
he did? Well, we got a bad break with RJ. RJ was killing practice, playing terrific. He was going to either start at 3, back up to 4, and unfortunately, Chris had to play more minutes than I expected. And these guys got to lift each other up because RJ was a big clog coming back, and now we're back to square one with that.
Do you think RJ could play against Xavier on the 20th?
I don't think he'll be back until the new year, because he's missed a lot of time. Now he's 2 weeks in the boot. Then he's got to pass the test, and then it's going to need a good 2 weeks to get back in shape.
So like maybe Butler on the 2nd?
Yeah, I think that's realistic.
How you mentioned, he's missed time and now he's missing more time. How tough is that for a guy to just be missing not just games but practices and everything you guys are doing?
I think it's tough, but he's one of the smartest players in the team. He really understands the game. So he'll come back and he'll be good. We just got to fight through it. It's a great group of guys. They're willing to do anything to get a W. And certainly the first road game, we've played a tough schedule so far. And this was a really good win for us, because playing on the road against a team that's a low-paced team, and we got out there and we scored 79 points. So I really like that.
Rick, with RJ out, you closed obviously with a really small lineup when Chris fouled out. Is that something you might consider doing with the 3 guards?
I think we're just going to adjust to the game. We'll start a certain way and just adjust like we had to tonight. I think we have enough experience. I tried to play Brady a lot of minutes tonight. His shot was flat. It was a line drive shot. He's a great shooter, and tonight for some reason I felt he didn't use his legs and he was shooting a line drive shot. But he usually has a great stroke.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, everybody.